What's up, doll collectors, hobbyists, fabs, and besties? I'm Toya, an adult doll collector. Welcome to my miniverse. On my last trip to the antique mall, where I found the birthday Barbies, I might have picked up a few other things while I was there. Like that Winnie the Pooh Barbie in those cute little pajamas. And those Barbie accessory packs from 1991. This one was called Beauty Basics, and the other one was Colorful Cookware. Which got me thinking, maybe we could do a then versus now for Barbie Slumber Party dolls and accessories. Someone in the comments did say they wanted to see those accessories, so I got you. The Winnie the Pooh Barbie is wearing PJs, so I'm gonna say that counts for a slumber party vibe. On the bottom of the box, we see the date 2004. That's like 21 years ago. The packaging is pretty simple. It's just Winnie the Pooh themed, with a picture of Winnie the Pooh on the back and some info about this lovable bear. And you can see the Barbie Loves Mickey Mouse doll at the bottom. I've been looking at this Barbie Rewind doll for a minute. It says 80s edition at the top. I picked this doll up for about $21 around the holidays. But does this doll actually qualify as a then versus now type of Barbie? Because it was made recently, the box says 2022, but the Barbie Rewind series is a throwback collection, showcasing popular pop culture looks from back in the day. So even though this doll has an 80s theme, I'm gonna say this counts as a now because it's showing us what Mattel can do today. But it's also a collector doll with a suggested retail price of $45 that can be found at Mattel Creations. So here, we would expect a little more than what we see with Playline. Like this Slumber Party Barbie. On the box, we see the date 2024. Currently, I've seen this doll with a price ranging from $11 to $12. There's a lot going on here. We've got puppies and color change elements. So let's take a look at all of these dolls and compare. I set up a quick doll room using one of our poster board backdrops, added a few plants from the Bee-Sparked Advent Calendar, as well as our DIY record player, cause every party needs a little music. Now let's take a look at the 2004 Winnie the Pooh Barbie. We get a doll stand with a pink base, a keychain which is a fluffy bag that has a zipper. Personally, I would have loved if this was a doll pillow or a miniature sleeping bag instead of a keychain, or even an overnight bag to keep with the whole pajama theme. The included doll has eyes that look a little sleepy. In the store, to me, they looked a little off, but in the comments, someone mentioned that they're supposed to look like that because she's wearing jammies and is ready for bed. Her hair was styled in 2 pigtails, however, the rubber bands kinda fell apart over the years. This doll has blonde hair with a slightly off center part. Parts of the hair is crimped and other parts are straight. She has blue eyes with a pink lip color and a toothy grin. She wears a light pink tank top with a Winnie the Pooh graphic on the front, with a fuchsia trim around the neck and arms. I think this is a great little detail that adds a little something extra to this look. Everything is hemmed and it velcros in the back. There's a little discoloration on the fabric from age, I'm assuming, which is understandable with older pieces. We get matching pajama pants with an elastic waistband. They are covered in a Winnie the Pooh print and have a faux drawstring at the waist. The pants are nice and long and they're hemmed at the bottom. This doll has 2-tone pink house shoes made out of fabric, and her feet are kinda large for a Barbie. Here they are compared to a classic made-to-move Barbie doll. So the house shoes are a little large on our classic made-to-move Barbie, but are a decent fit on a Wicked doll. This is a fuzzy fabric, everything is hemmed. It kind of feels like the material that Mattel uses to make kitchen towels and beach towels these days. There's a thick piece of felt inside that's not glued down. It's a simple house shoe, and I like that it's made out of fabric. The included doll can move at the head, at the shoulder, hip, and bend at the knee with a single joint. She also has a fuzzy sleeping mask with elastic cord, so the doll can get a good night's rest. Again, I like that it's made out of fabric. Other than what she's wearing, we're not getting a lot of accessories with this doll. Well, she does if you want to count this. Let's see what we get with the Barbie Rewind Doll. First, the packaging is fun. It looks like a tape. On the other side, there's a large window where we can see all items included. We get a certificate of authenticity, letting us know this is a Barbie signature black label doll, a pink doll stand again, but this one looks like a cassette tape. We get that classic Barbie hairbrush, a makeup palette with a rainbow on the front, with printed details, and a printed mirror, a large lipstick with a finger bracket. The top is removable. We get a telephone, love that. It has a white cord and molded details. I would have liked to have seen them painted as well. We get a TV, it's pink, it does have some pink painted details, and a sticker on the screen. We get a small purple VHS tape that we can place in the TV. I have a Mini Brands tape from the Disney Mini Brands, and I wonder if it'll fit. That's a no. The Mini Brands tape is a lot larger. But I do like the TV, even though it's open in the back. We get a small can of hairspray with a finger bracket and a cap that's removable. The included doll comes dressed in PJs, wearing an oversized shirt with a graphic on the front, yellow stitching at the neck, ruffles at the shoulders. It's curved at the bottom, the pattern goes all the way around, and it velcros in the back. The same fabric that was used on the ruffle sleeves that are not hemmed is seen again on the leggings with an elastic waistband. The pants stop mid-shin, and then she wears a pair of white socks. She has a green bow sewn to her hair, wears yellow star earrings that are removable. She has dark brown, almost black hair with large curls. They might need a little attention out of the box. They do have some product in them. She has bangs in the front with a little swoosh, wears lavender eyeshadow, has a pink lip color, and a toothy grin. This face sculpt is screaming 80s Barbie. She's not pixelated, wears a heart-shaped ring, can move at the head, shoulder, elbow, wrist, hip, and has click knees, which totally gives that retro vibe. I still prefer a made-to-move body, but that's just me. But I do like the idea of getting retro dolls with those vintage details, but modern articulation. This doll looks just like some of the Barbies that I had when I was a kid, so I'm loving the vibe. Up next, we have the 2024 Slumber Party Barbie, with color change elements that are activated with hot and cold water. The packaging shows a cute little room. We do get quite a few accessories. Many of these items we could probably search through our collection and find, like toothbrushes. With this doll, we get 3. I've collected quite a few toothbrushes over the years. We get 3 sleeping masks, 2 for the dogs and 1 for the doll. I got a couple in my collection that are hot pink. We get a plastic turquoise bear. I have a few that are blue and 1 with painted details. We get 2 dogs. Barbie pets have a few cute dogs and they're fuzzy. But if we use the included popcorn with a sponge in the middle, soak the sponge in icy cold water, we can act like the dog is eating it, and we should see a color change element. Yep, it looks like the dog has butter or cheese on its face. Do you see that? Then we can use a little warmth to change it back. Instead of a color change dog, I would love to see a dog with more painted details. This is a Barbie dog that I tried to paint a while back. On the packaging, they show a striped tub of popcorn, so maybe we could use one of these Barbie popcorns to put together something similar with items we might already have. With this set, we also get folded paperboard that represents a book, a small washcloth or napkin, a sleeping bag for the doll and her pets. It's 2 pieces of fabric sewn together to make a pocket, and there are 2 small pockets at the bottom. The included doll has light brown, almost reddish hair, with brown eyes, freckles, a pink lip color, and a toothy grin. She is shiny and pixelated, has the basic 5 points of articulation, with movement at the head, shoulder, and hip. She wears a pink nightgown with the Barbie bee, little hearts, paw prints, and stars. The pattern continues all the way around, and there's no opening in the back. She comes with purple plastic house shoes that look like bunnies and have attached molded socks. So all the dolls do come with some kind of footwear. I do like that this doll comes with a sleeping bag, and I think a pillow would have been a nice touch. If you like accessories, let's take a look at these Barbie little extras from 1991. Now this one is the colorful cookware set, which isn't really Slumber Party related, but I couldn't pass up on those accessories. And the whole set matches. Looks like we get a kettle that we can just snap together. It's a pale turquoise and white. We get a pan with a lid, 2 pots with lids, another pot with a lid. This one looks similar and is shorter without a lid. We have a rectangular one, a white muffin pan, and 3 utensils in white. Not too bad. I do think $11 is a little steep, but that is an antique store price. We're getting 11 items if we don't count the lids as separate pieces, so that's kind of like $1 a piece. Did I mention how I like that everything matches? The Beauty Basics pack might be a little bit more on brand with our Slumber Party theme. Wow, that's a lot of little pieces. We get 7 perfume bottles in different shapes and sizes. I'm not quite sure what this is. I think it's an alarm clock without a sticker. There's a hairdryer, a mirror, comb, and brush. The mirror does not have any reflective surface. We have 4 round cylinders, 2 with lids, 2 without, 3 jars with removable lids, 6 bottles, 3 tall cylinders with lids, and 2 bowls. So yeah, with this pack, we get a lot of pieces. We get totally stock a vanity. Now let's jump to 2022, when Barbie released this Slumber Party theme accessory pack, where we get a Barbie alarm clock that looks like a cat, a plastic pillow, a purple backpack with clouds and little Z's, a plastic scrunchie, a cat ear headband, a sleeping mask, a plastic cat purse, a silver-colored bracelet, a pink hairbrush, purple plastic slides, and a pink teacup. So that's another option, showing us a few accessory packs that we might find today. If I was going to make a Slumber Party pack using Barbie products, I would probably leave the doll out and go with PJs and a sleeping bag. I like the quilted print on this one, however, I do wish that it was a little more plush. I think this is a cute PJ set. We would need a pillow. However, a lot of Barbie pillows now are plastic. If I was going to use plastic house shoes, I would use these Barbie Cutie Reveal feet because they help the doll to stand. So far, so good. That retro TV would be a must, along with popcorn, fruit, maybe some pizza. Of course, we need a tumbler, a toothbrush and toothpaste, a comb and a brush. I wish I had that Barbie bonnet, but I don't. Makeup, nail polish, and a fabric sleeping mask. Giving the dolls lots to do at their slumber party. Let us know what you think about these Slumber Party dolls in the comments down below. Thank you for joining us for another Barbie Versus Then Versus Now. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell and follow us on Instagram and YouTube at MyFroggyStuff and Bella of MyFroggyStuff on Instagram. And we will see you next time. Bye!